Hi, YouTube.
OMG, hi, YouTube. Am I in a YouTube video?
Yeah.
Are you Mr. Greased?
No, this is a prank channel.
What is the prank?
Forcing existence on unknowing people. Joke's on you, bitch. You're sentient now.
Walks up to a baby. You're real. You have a brain.
Hey, what's up, Rack? The... I'm on Frank's account right now, lol. Hi guys, I'm Frank. Uh-oh. There we go. I'll be honest, Berserk, my day has not been fantastic. Been a lot of stupid arguments on Twitter. Hi, Maui. All of y'all showed up before Stream Elements. How does it feel? Nice miss. You got a blister on your thumb trying to FC Strummingverse? On your thumb? How'd you do that? I get maybe here, because these are the bits of the fingers that actually hit the strum bar, but, you know. Gotta make sure this thing is at the right 2-2 orientation, because I want to start with Constellation today, and then abandon the tape later and do Soulless 6. Hi, Ori. So what's a good warm-up? I always end up coming back to the Weant charts, man. They're just too good for this. That was a flathead python. That miss happens. WD-40, Ori, or I should specify, plastic safe WD-40. And only on the hinges of the strum bar. How did I fuck up that bad? Like, only on the left and right. Not where my tape is. Hey, Liam. Hope you're doing well. That miss was real. Honestly, probably this one. That's like a 10% chance, Liam. Technically, my PB does have all the hard parts, quote-unquote, FC'd, but my strumming verse sucks too much. I didn't want to take it away on this stream, but I had meant to remove it a little while ago, Lee. Because I got wind of some of the things you said about non-binary people, and I'm non-binary, so I don't want that sort of attitude representing my community or chat. Just to put it bluntly. I really don't want to have to pull this up on stream. It was about identifying as a twin chimney and disrespecting the use of they, them. I want to say like 9 or 10, Zappy. Alright. I'm done for that. Going alright, Angel, and Metal. At least now. I was doing a lot of Twittering, which is usually a sign of an awful day earlier. the discourse today is just fucking annoying, too. It's not like normal Klon discourse. I wish it was, then I could just say spam bad and win, you know? Congrats on the programmer sucks, Serene. Nah, not quite 7 stars. I had to try my ass off to beat Randy on this. Definitely not in that mindset today.
Bill.
Damn, Metal. That sucks. I'm just asking this because I'm curious, not because I'm trying to add on to the drama, because technically it wasn't even drama, it was just discussion on Twitter, but that always feels like drama, considering everybody tries to get their point across in 280 characters and the whole mentality of trying to be more right than the person you're talking to, rather than experiencing nuanced feelings about a situation. But, you know, Twitter beat Twitter. But on the topic, it's actually somewhat interesting. So Half-Jew posted Puzzle Hero, and this was a setlist that had been worked on passively since 2019, just making random overcharts of random things. And it got taken off of Scorespy's ranking system because a lot of the charts used other people's tempo maps without giving credit or permission, right? Half-Jew's planning on going back and adding credit and stuff, but the conclusion that everyone came to, and I say everyone, meaning Ariana and CSC, was you should both have to, anytime you use somebody else's chart or tempo map, you should have to get their permission and give them credit. And I realized that's fucking impossible, for one, because in a lot of instances, the people who made the tempo maps for a lot of songs are either no longer in the community, impossible to contact, or have their DMs off. Like, that's a really strange standard to try to put into place, especially considering a lot of setlists, like, don't get permission for the tempo maps they use. Sure, they'll give credit, like, for instance, in Paradigm, I use Adohu's tempo map of changes, and I put, like, credit to Adohu for the tempo map in the loading phrase. So, like, under that specific judgment and ruling, would Paradigm then be removed from rankings? Or in a more extreme case, right? Let's say an overchart set list for custom songs gets ranked. Would the person who made that set list have to go and DM literally every single custom artist to see if they're okay with him making like a Soulless 3 overchart? Because I bet you Exile Lord's not going to reply.
What about custom creators who are no longer in the community either? It's not like... I don't know.
So, I guess what I'm saying is, what's your take? Do you think that it should always be a permission and credit sort of system? Or, in my opinion, do you agree that it really should just be considered a public works thing, considering most BPM mapping doesn't take more than 20 minutes? I get sometimes it takes longer. Like, if somebody used my Enter Sandman BPM map without giving me credit, I'd probably be kind of mad. But if they were then like, okay, I'll give you credit, I don't see the issue, you know? Ariana and most of CSC, Tiddly. Yeah, okay.
glad I'm not just having a hot take here, because I feel like if you give credit, there should literally be no need for you to ever contact the person who made the tempo map. Especially given that, who cares about tempo maps? Like, most of the time, let's be real. I'm pretty sure when someone plays my Revolution Death Squad overchart, they're not hangering over the fact that I use GHX's tempo map. Like, they don't read the fucking loading phrase that says tempo map from GHX and be like, oh shit, GHX was integral to this fucking chart. There's no way it could have existed without him. When in reality, Revolution Death Squad is 200 BPM until you get to the solo, and then it changes, and then it goes back. How could you possibly want permission for that, bruh? You know? That's what I'm saying, Nez, yeah. Technically, Frif's wacky and quirky, I should say, overchart setlist has literally all stolen BPM maps. It's the entire set list. I didn't make the original charts. You know? I also didn't want to sit there for 10 minutes before I started charting making the BPM map. Because when it comes to my motivation with charting, I can only really get anything done if it's not that convoluted of a task. Plus, I know it hasn't been created yet, but given that ChatGPT helps people code shit, I don't think it would be difficult whatsoever to, like, spend some time, maybe like a day, setting up a program that automatically creates a dot chart format tempo map of whatever audio you give it. Like, that has to be possible. You can use programs to detect any BPM at any given point of a track. It might not be perfect, but if a computer can do the entire thing, why is it worth caring about? Probably not a perfect one, but I would be shocked if there wasn't one that worked, you know? Maybe some audiophiles, drums or pace is a little too muddy for the program to understand, but I don't think it's that unreasonable to think, like, if you shoved a random Metallica song in there, it would pump out a BPM map, you know? As long as the drums are distinctly hearable from the track. Oh, was that a new PB? Lol. New PB! I didn't even realize I wasn't trying. $2.4 mil. Cool. The other bit of funny drama that happened was there was this guy in the GH2DX and RB2DX team who has been toxic for a really long time. Like, we've known this dude's a douchebag, but you can't really do anything about that whenever they're running a Discord server that pretty much keeps up with an entire game, right? But just yesterday, Quickshot goes into the Discord to be like, how do I get better at GH2? And then he mentions that he plays Clone Hero, and they're like, well, that's a skill issue. You're asking for a better, easier game. Like, just get better at the game, this, that, and the other. And then it's like, Quickshot was like, wow, okay, so the server owner is talking shit about me. Cool. And then he was like, I'm not even the owner. The reason you're getting talked shit about is because you have a pride flag in your profile picture. Which, the hilarious thing about that is, he didn't. The dude had like a random background gradient that looked like the bi flag, but just wasn't. So, the dude just outed himself as a homophobe. And for what? So he got banned from being admin, and then stole the website back from the entire Milo Hacks team. Like, the GH2DX website and the Rock Band 2DX website are taken off. Like, they're now stolen back. And he used those websites as, like, a twit longer to be like, hey, I have a non-binary girlfriend, so it's actually okay for me to diss the bi flag, okay? You know, I did a lot for Guitar Hero 2 Deluxe. I paid $100 for DLC. That's like one phone bill. Like, you should put respect on my name. Yeah, it didn't go well. He ended the whole thing with saying actions have consequences, and I agree, you're no longer in this community, and I'll make sure that you aren't going forward. Glad we're clear on that one. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Isoy? Hey, a bad account. Yeah, Nez, it was really funny. Also, the fact that the phrase non-binary girlfriend was used raises a few questions. Yeah, some people do identify by that, but it's like a half chance. And someone who's clearly not being an ally should have to make that distinction, you know? Yeah, significant other, partner, something like that. If you're trying to prove your case that you're not homophobic, do a better job. Oh, absolutely, Python. It doesn't happen as much to me as other gay creators because I don't try to make my sexuality the center of my content. I'm just good at Guitar Hero, that's my shtick. But if I were to make some video about my sexuality, 80% of the feedback would be hate. And the funny thing about that is, it's the kind of hate that platforms allow. If I were to do anything in retaliation, I would be the one getting banned. That's been a huge problem on Twitter, where people will just go and say things like, I want to kill all gay people in the world, and then if you respond with, okay, we'll kill you back, then you're banned, and that other person gets away with it. Since I'm on my YouTube stream and can say whatever I want in that case, as long as I'm not calling to action, I can talk about that, though. So fuck you, Twitter. Suck my cock, Elon Musk. I want that billionaire head. I haven't forgot. If Sinister has anything to say about it, yeah, Liam. I didn't even see it. What happened? Did it even show up in my chat? It might be because I'm on top chat. I'm not seeing it in chat. I recognize that username, Striker, though. Yeah, it's not there when I scroll up. Oh! What did Elon do? A lot of things. Profited off of child slavery in South Africa. Set up a company that is literally just there to keep the automotive industry running and nothing else. Laundered a bunch of fucking money via taxes that he didn't pay despite being one of the richest people on the planet. Bought a website for $44 billion and then proceeded to do nothing but make it worse. Oh, okay, well then yeah. I don't know why you dumb motherfuckers think I'm going to accept trans or homophobia in this chatter community. Please keep showing yourself, though. It's really funny. Yeah, I didn't get to see it, but I heard what y'all said. Good job, y'all. Damn. It's honestly great infra. That's one of my favorite things about this community, just watching homophobes and bigots get immediately slaughtered the second they show their true intentions. We've all experienced it. You're not gonna get shit past us. Yeah, I feel that, Turby. Cymix, yo, thank you for becoming a Purple Square follower.
Whoops.
Oh, no, not otherwise door. Otherwise, you will be shoved out of that door as fast as we can possibly get you out. My tolerance for hatred is beyond 0. Honestly, those people are lucky I don't spend my free time going after them and harassing them the same way they do all the other fucking gay people in the community. Because that's what I think would be fair. I think you should get what you dish out. It's a shame I've made my online legacy about positivity. Note speed 16, Kyler.
Can you play some Soulless 6 later, please?
Absolutely, yo. I'm probably going to start with Constellation, and unless that's a song request, because I have to remove the tape on my guitar to make this a 3/4. It's a 2/2 right now, and I don't want to mess that up, because that's tough to get to work. Never forget. Yeah, Stefan. I feel like the reason that's the case, Payday, is because this game doesn't really focus input priority much. So you have to be pretty decently precise with which note you hit next. And in the instance of that, a lot of the times the hammer-on will realize that you're strumming, and if you aren't holding down the strum, they'll just say no whenever you try to hit it. The tape makes the strum bar bounce in a very specific way, so whenever I flick it, it gives me a certain amount of inputs each time. Yes, it was. The reason that was like that is because the thing that's in the game coded to bring back your combo once you missed was permanently enabled, even when you had a combo. That aspect of the game still exists, though, whenever you're working around strums and hopos, just to a much less degree. And to be fair, it is pretty necessary, unless you were to cap the game to 60 Hz input rate. It would take a lot of the skill out of the game if it was set up any other way. It varies from guitar to guitar, Liam. Some guitars like scotch, some like duct tape. Typically, the more overstrumming, the thicker tape you want. I'm doing okay, Paul. Hope you are as well. Oh yeah, there was another thing that happened on Twitter today. Like, Twitter has just been popping. A few of the Carney Jared mods that recently got demodded because they didn't fully support Jared's actions, went on to Twitter and like talked about their experiences modding for Jared, and none of it is positive. Hi, Red Strike. So it's finally at that point where everybody can be publicly honest about Jared, and I don't have to tiptoe around words anymore, and I can just say, yeah, he was a fucking awful person that ruined this community for a long time, and definitely stopped being a positive influence pretty much as soon as he FC'd Soulless 6. Maybe even a little bit before that. I know that he was definitely a dick to Randy before that, but he started being a douche to me, like, I want to say 7 or 6 months or so before that whole thing kicked off. Like, just ultimate douchebaggery. There's no part of my body that wishes he was still in the community. We are a million times better off with him not here. Oh yeah, my dashboard. There we go. I'm gonna do a run of Soulless 6 with the 2-2, just to fulfill that request, but I will be playing this more later. Nah, this community ain't doomed. All of this shit happened today and would not have been a problem if I didn't say anything about it. Oh, this is still Allstrom's. Lol.
Yeah, Allstrom's courted. When's that happening?
I mean, it's possible. You would need a 4-4.
Don't ever fucking say
You remember
that again.
him saying at the end of the stream, for those of you who are asking why I don't raid Randy, he said in like public servers that he hates me so he can go fuck himself. I remember that. And that was before Soulless 6, I'm 90% sure. And Randy did not say that in public servers. He said that in private servers because he had a lot more information about things than everyone else did.
And he didn't even say he hated him. He was just like, I am not a fan of Jared. That's it.
Yeah.
Jared made it sound as if he went like, oh my god, this guy needs to be exiled.
Like, if Randy doesn't like someone, he makes it very clear. I made the tiniest fuck up in the past, and he sent his, like, entire fucking fan base after me on Twitter. Like, if Randy does not like you, you will know. Yeah, I remember that, Bayvex. And nothing was ever done about that, because Randy's the type of person to not try to perpetrate drama. But whenever everything went down, Randy was like, oh yeah, you know, finally something was done about that Jared douchebag, you know? When the entire community has come to the conclusion that they don't like you, but you still don't feel like you did anything wrong, something is very, very fucking wrong. I would say we're on neutral terms, I think? Not buddies or anything. He just publicly called him out on his stream. And Randy had only ever said anything about Jared in a private Discord, and he tried to make it out like Randy talked shit about him publicly in some area. When, you know what's funny? There really weren't any public Clone Hero servers at the time, so his point didn't even make sense. But that doesn't matter because he built his entire fan base off of just, you know, believing him because it's him. Like, he had so much trust that if he said something like that, it was pretty much guaranteed 20 or 30 kids from his community were going to go try to stir shit with Randy. And he knew that, and he did that anyway. I definitely feel that, Bayvex. And then there's me, who, depending on the day, swaps back and forth between the two. It's like, if I have the mental energy and you piss me off enough, then there's pretty much nothing that can stop me from confronting you and anyone who tries to defend you. But sometimes that just doesn't happen, and it's usually whenever it would benefit me that I don't end up feeling like it's necessary to continue, you know? depends what you mean by worked on that, because I don't view it as a negative trait. Sometimes things absolutely need to be called out, and if someone doesn't, then it's a problem. And it creates more issues down the line. That's why I made the original post about Jared whenever I quote retweeted Jet, because it was literally every single day he was causing drama in October. He was just being a cunt, you know?
150.
Okay, Satch Boogie 150, I got you. Thanks for the dono. And every single week before that, leading up to it, for like 3 to 4 months, I was getting DM'd by either his moderators or someone in his community that pretty much acted as a moderator because none of the mods were able to do anything without Jared's permission. I was getting DMs that fucking frequently being like, hey, there's another homophobe in Jared's Discord server. Hey, there's a racist in Jared's Discord server the mods can't do anything about. Hey, there's this kid that's talking about starving themselves because of their parents' religion in the Serious channel. Hey, one of the mods is a homophobe. And, like, at a certain point, I hear that every single week, and I have to fucking say something, especially whenever Jared, in the past, violated my fucking privacy whenever I was questioning the fact that he kept Quartermage unbanned in his stream and talked mad shit in my DMs. Like, don't ever put homophobia and my name in the same sentence again, okay? I won't until you make a homophobe your mod, and then don't ban them or do anything about it whenever other mods have figured that out and tried to tell you. Like, why are you siding with a homophobe if you don't have those feelings, man? If Jared really wasn't homophobic and didn't enable that in his community, he would have said something other than, they hate me because I spam notes, before he left the community and finessed $3 grand out of his fans, because they didn't know what was going on. They were just sad to see their favorite creator leaving. He scammed them, scammed his fucking mods out of their time, disrespected them after the mods built pretty much his entire Discord community for him, and shit all over any friends he possibly made in the community. Oh, but yeah, I'm the one who's the drama stirrer and the one that's bad for getting the good Jared out of the community. That's why I'm still talking about this, because there's dumb motherfuckers that are still part of Jared's Discord server to this day that stay in the CH community, because that's the only server that will allow homophobia and bigotry in the CH community. Or they're just having a really fun time talking shit about me, because Jared doesn't do anything about that. And whenever Spankly tried to bring up that Jared doesn't do anything about that, and he's essentially just enabling people to talk shit about me in his Discord server, he was like, well, if people are gonna talk shit, it's just what happens. But the fact that you thought that this could maybe be my fault is enough for me to make the decision to ban you. Yeah. Yeah, either a homophobe or a white collaborator, one of the two, you know.
McDonald's FC.
I FC'd the thing. Whose donation was that? Thank you, Ollie. If you want further information on what I mean by that, Bavex, go look up, I don't remember the name of the channel, but the YouTube series is the Alt-Right Playbook. Innuendo Studios. Thank you, Kako. Gotcha, okay. Yeah, quite a few people, Ryan. The only controversy I get in is for handling too much controversy. Alec doesn't get into any, except for standing up for his girlfriend. Randy just kind of vibes in his own space. Thunk just does whatever Thunk does. Pretty much the only person in the active community right now that's been through controversy is anybody that was involved in a cheating scandal. And Shmooey's not here anymore. I also really, really hate that line of thought, Liam, because there's never problems in my community. There's never problems with my Twitter. There's never problems in my Discord. You can't just say this community has so much drama whenever I work every single day to mitigate that and solve it. It just feels underhanded and like what I'm doing doesn't even matter because people are just gonna bitch about it anyway. I'm doing my best, you know? Hey Franklin, good to see you. Nice, Tiger. We are pretty much in the peaceful era of Clone Hero right now, which that was a continued run. Like, there has not been any major drama besides what? Relentless being falsely accused of cheating for a second time since October? October, nice. But yeah, after Jared stopped causing drama every fucking month, nothing really happened, you know? Please stop using the name Ryan to refer to me. I fucking hate it. Okay, so Relentless technically did cheat at some point. Oh, okay. My mistake then, Coach. Sorry about that. And it was like back in 2019, and it was a macro cheat, so you could visually see it just looking at the video, right? And then I called it out at some point, and the rest of the community picked up, and Relentless wasn't a big name at the time. The biggest FC that was on Relentless's channel was like Dead End or whatever. And I was like, okay, sure, I guess that's fine. But the second time when he got accused of cheating wasn't like cheating. He was just doing a method that no one figured out or could do. And everyone was like, hold on, that method shouldn't do what you're describing. And then Relentless showed that it did what he was describing. Because imagine the fucking backlash I would get for taking that video down. There's still like 1,000 to 2,000 brainwashed Jared fans that would just shit on me, you know? Yeah, that's true, Turby. That was funny. And the second time Relentless got called out, it was because, like, gamepad mode was being used accidentally on a few accomplishments, and it was genuinely proven to be accidental. But someone called him out way before there was valid, good evidence, and it just ended up only being 2 section FCs, which Relentless then went back and immediately redid because they weren't that bad. So, yeah, he's technically been called out 3 times, but one of them was actually real. Oh, absolutely not. No, Franklin. Never want to talk to him again. Hope he stays away from the community. If nothing else, for the safety of the fucking LGBTQ people here, because he clearly does not give a fuck enough to make his community safe. If the literal instant a gay person questions Jared, they get hated on. Like, you know something is a problem, you know? So many things, Franklin. I'm sure someone else can get you the context threads or whatever on Twitter. I'm not about to spend the next hour and a half recapping. I think I remember what you're talking about too, Infra. I don't remember. I don't know who that was though. Honestly, if Ant Venom never got involved with that drama, I really wouldn't feel so bad about it, you know? But the fact that I was standing up for this community and helping people out caused my childhood fucking hero to be like, yeah, fuck this guy. And if I didn't, like, go out of my way to DM him, I'd still be blocked on Twitter. And because of that, pretty much any of my Minecraft friends that were also close with Ant and Michael McChill are now in an SMP that I wouldn't have gotten invited, or I did not get invited to. And I pretty much can't talk to any of them anymore. That's the thing that fucking hurts. Jared was such a manipulative piece of shit that he ruined literally a childhood memory. Like, thank you, bro. Fucking cool. That's the thing I'm not going to fucking forgive. I don't give a fuck if he apologizes. That one is staying a grudge. I shouldn't be missing. Pretty sure I did that method right.
Shoggy _ super chatted 69 cents.
Yeah, and ever since Jared left, Ant pretty much stopped talking to the entire CH community, despite him somewhat being loosely involved with it since Soulless 4. Let me check what that dono was. $6.90 from Quickshot. Thank you. Shout out to Marf. No, let's not shout them out. Matthias left because, well, a mix of two reasons, and this is my nuanced take on the situation. Prepare for the gray area of discourse. Matthias is a fucking dumbass who decided, hey, let's send scat shock images to people that are trolling me in Discords. And then that person had a meltdown and DM'd everyone with authority in the community, and Chorus and a few other places took all of Matthias's music down because they didn't want to have somebody who was sending shock scat images to teenagers as part of their thing, right? But then Matthias did absolutely nothing to rectify that situation, did not apologize to anybody, didn't try to make it seem like he did anything wrong, and just let it go on. And then after a month and a half of nothing happening, because he didn't make anything happen, he just left the community. So it's one of those things where, like, why couldn't you just have a fucking brain cell for a second, dude? But also, why are we removing somebody's entire discography from being shared whenever they are an integral part of this game's history and community, without their music, of which people like Megaping and myself and a lot of others would not have the content or the ability to play at the same level that they do today? You know? Like, we have allowed certain people that are god fucking awful, way worse than anything Matthias has ever fucking done or thought of, to still have verified songs because they're in, you know, CTP or Antihero 1 or whatever, you know? They're in these tenured set lists, so they kind of get a pass. But you can't do the same thing for somebody who made one mistake. And it's because that person who made that mistake doubled down on it. Everyone sucks, you know? I think I'm good for now. Thank you, Franklin. No, honestly, you're right, Turvy. It is genuinely a difference of culture. Like... My most humiliating joke... Carney did that, like, huge 3.5-month spree of constantly mismanaging his community, treating his mods badly, not allowing them to handle bigots in the server, and always being absent whenever anything happens, but as soon as he gets criticized, he's there, you know? That sort of deal. He made it very clear, like, even before any of the situation with Ian happened, that he was pretty much just there for his cloud. He didn't really give a shit about making his community a safe place for anybody or being inclusive, or really dealing with anything that he didn't feel was his problem. But then whenever anybody else tried to deal with it, he, like, additionally tried to put up barriers to stop them from doing so. Because I still get hate from it every single day. I come across a new person blocking me from his community every single day, and I don't fucking deserve it, Harold. That's why. Constellation outro of Seawall bitching, let's go. I'm glad you think so, Red Strike. And yeah, it did come back to Twitter today, but I'm of the opinion that it was necessary to do so. Because as much as people don't like discussing the discourse, the only way it's going to get any closer to solved is by bringing it to light. That's the unfortunate thing that I'm always cursed with, because a lot of people don't like solving situations. They like just kind of letting them ride out and snuffing them out with inactivity. And I just can't do that. There's nothing that I could possibly do to make my brain not see something I deem as unfair or unjust or awful and not say something about it. Like, that I have to. Even without any morals, like, just, you did something fucked up. I am now going to say you did this fucked up thing. You know? Yeah, that is the constant struggle that I deal with at the end. Because my brain certainly is not built for this world, you know? Being autistic, literally nothing makes sense or is good for me. It's like having hyper-justice sensitivity in a world that tries to do everything it possibly can to not bring people to justice. It is a cruel, ironic existence. I'm so scared of this section on an FC run. Alright, I'll check it in just a second. Sorry about that quick. Thank you for the sub. I disagree to some degree, Payday, to be honest. And I'll point out why I disagree. Because it is another nuanced take. So, the idea of, like, an eye for an eye achieving nothing because we all go blind is flawed, because if there's nothing to deter the people stealing people's eyes, like, if they don't feel like their eyes are in danger, then they're going to do it more often. It's the paradox of tolerance. You cannot be kind to people whose intentions are to be unkind to others. It is counterintuitive and only serves to create more issues down the line. That's my take on it, at least. The song audio? I can turn it up. There we go.
Damn you, Shmooey.
Can you play Synthetic Battle versus the OC way, please?
After my thing from Quickshot, absolutely. Can I play Mauvace Garcon 250? Yeah, I got you. Besides just playing more, do I have a tip for getting faster tapping speeds? Yes, download some 3999 tapping charts. I believe there's a few of them in the Frif drive under community-made set lists and the Nexus.
If you are slow as a motherfucker like me, don't do that.
Do that,
Take
absolutely.
undercharts.
You never do this shit, and you never get faster, so we're not going
I
to hear
did
your
this
take.
shit,
We need
and
people
I
that are
got fast.
invested.
I did not get faster. You know, my first FC was a 3999 Treeverse FC.
Download 3999 Zigman and play it as fast as you can until your arms burn.
I
for
was
instance.
going to say take undercharts and speed them up. That's what I did. That's the only thing that helped me.
Let me read what Maple said real quick. Almost completely lost to what exactly happened with what made Carney did to everyone not like him. There's a lot of contrived things, and he pretty much, in the background, destroyed everyone's trust of him, and then in the public, mismanaged his community to such a degree that hate was slipping out of it into other people's communities. And also, any of his mods were being constantly mistreated, and any of his viewers were being treated like shit because his community was just allowing hate to exist, because he was so hands-off with his moderation approach that he just allowed bad people to be there. Alright, 250 on this one. Like, he personally, like, publicly called out Randy for no reason. He destroyed my privacy. He was doing a lot of clout chasey things with the Ian situation to the point where Alec called him out. God, this is fucking hard. Only 10%, unfortunately, Yoshi, but discount code Frif is a thing. I could definitely understand that, Rusty, and that's why after like the first or second day, I stopped caring if people still really liked Jared, because from a public perspective, if you weren't involved in the community and you weren't really involved with Jared's Discord community, chances are you really saw nothing that he did wrong. Just one day he posted a video and it was like, the community doesn't like me because I spam, I'm in too much drama, please come to my stream and donate your wallet because this is the last one I'm doing. By the way, Shmooey might be here.
I still will never forget that fucking edit of Shmooey come in here. It's fucking live.
Sith Battle versus Aki. Hey, Matrix. I love this song. If you really don't know Shmooey, man, that's impressive. I definitely feel that, Etienne. That's why it's up to the individual creating that community to do their best to curate it and make sure that it does not become a cesspool of toxicity. Because that's the last thing a community needs. A community face that's supposedly supposed to be getting people into the community, causing division inside of it, you know? Yeah, Shmooey faked years of content. I'm doing good luck. Hey, I'm glad, Mobius. That's what I always try to do, because growing up, I'd seen a lot of YouTubers that tried to put on some fake persona, and it always just ends up feeling way disconnected. I'm trying to have, like, real shit with my content. Sometimes, if I need to do something that it involves, like, for instance, oh god, I wish I had seen that. Like, if I need to handle drama involving somebody in the community, I don't want to be known as the guy that literally never gets involved with drama, right? Especially considering that's not who I am as a person. Yep. That's a usable meme pretty much anytime I react to anything. I think the main thing that stopped me in the past is also no longer even valid. Like, a good example, I don't do over-the-top reactions to my content because anytime I watched somebody else do that in the past, I was like, damn, that's cringe, because I was a teenager. Now, of course, I'm with the mentality of, do not kill the cringe, but the part of you that cringes, you know? But even still, I don't feel like I'm the kind of person that would even do over-the-top reactions, so it kind of works out. Oh yeah, Asai is cool. I would argue Asai is the most positive and influential person that the community has ever seen. Any small thing I could say negatively about Alec really doesn't fucking matter. He's more than been an amazing influence in this community. That too, yeah. Asai has always been known as somebody who's very quick with moderation. Does not fuck around with anything. Oh, well, if we're talking that kind of beef, yeah, I have a lot of beef with Alec. How the fuck is he allowed to FC before I forget on 225% speed? Fuck you, buddy. That's above the speed limit. If you can do something I can't in this game, we're enemies. We're tussling. I'm the antagonist. This has to happen. I'm sniping you. What is Alec grinding? What do I go play? Bro. This a song. Oh, Gap 150. Oh. Maybe another time. Yeah, I'll play Reanimate after this, and then go back to Constellation. Interesting. Okay, G. Yep, I got a -10 on it. Definitely common rapper, I just don't see the need to. Doing good, Kanje. Hope you are as well. I kinda don't, Payday. Because the only reason that happened was because Shmooey's accomplishments were so unbelievable, wink wink, that no one felt it was ever worth playing Clone Hero again. Like, that's how badly he fucked the community up with Shmootage 1. Like, this was before I hit Triathlon or anything. Like, there was nothing that even slightly compared to anything he put out. Everyone was 4 tiers below him. Never better than I was, Remy. Hell, never better than Ian was. No, I would argue if you feel the need to cheat on this game, you're a fucking god-awful player. Like, no fucking skill whatsoever, because if you can't respect the competition of this game, who fucking cares how good you are, you know? That has been the case recently, yeah, Eddie. Just makes me seem way better in comparison. Plus, I'm like the only example of a tappy top player that's not genetic or slide tap carried. And I don't want to say that in a rude way, because of the tappy players that exist in this game, I've played 3 times longer than all of them, mostly. So it's mostly just a lot of fundamentals and me caring a lot more about how clean my accomplishments are. But as a result of that, I'm pretty much the only tappy player who's able to go for those really long tappy accomplishments with any level of consistency. Nah, Asai has played longer than I have, for sure. He was one of the first people's content I watched while I was first getting into the community, actually. He wasn't big back then, but he was really good at the game, like he passed Crisis City. Yeah, that 700 ghost input Supernovae run was hilarious, considering over 100 of those were in solo F alone. Alright, good night, Remy. I probably could, yeah. But I'm not about to want to play until Supernovae solo again just to miss. Like, I did that 4 times already. Not a fan of the experience, you know? Oh, thank you, Red Strike. These are Pokemon pants? Wow. Definitely not skip tap, no. I would probably meme rake the RB trail to get it a little cleaner, but I don't see the value in that. I do see the value in redoing Soulless 5 with caged being held sustains, though. Maybe, like, with dropless sustains enabled. That would just be a funny FC. Soulless 5 first ever dropless sustains FC. Like, come on. That's just hilarious. So corrected Pokemon to Pokimane. I fear for your browser history. See, this is what I'm talking about whenever I say this community ain't all bad, you know? You just gotta not be on Twitter. Oh, definitely, J1s. Yeah, I'm pretty sure either Darkly, Frank, Jarvis, Jobu, or any Ghost Force too, probably. The problem is they'd have to do a lot of chain B normal speed practice to the point where the transition from standard strumming into raking becomes clean. That took me like 60 chain B FCs to perfect. But once you get good at that method, then yeah, I could see Jarvis even doing 125 really if you got lucky enough. The only 2 big Jared accomplishments that were impressive, like, to a high player degree at his time, were Soulless 6 and Mega Wub Wub 125. Soulless 6 has been done 5 times by other people at this point. And Mega Wub Wub 125 remains the only thing that hasn't been reproduced pretty much. And I mean, I can play it. It's kind of tough. But give this to like Ornej or
Ornej?
Yeah, like someone who's fucking good at tapping and elbow strumming. Like this could be done on 140, 150.
I would not have thought Ornej. That would have been like the last person I thought of.
Oh, who do you think is good at elbow strumming then?
Relentless.
Relentless? Oh,
Conte.
yeah. I could see Relentless getting this on 140. For sure.
Fucking maybe Chandler if he really tried. Shit.
Let me do the drop.
Wow. If Relentless got Mega Wub Wub 125 with minimal building, like he didn't try everything, that would be fucking crazy.
Yeah, for literally no practice, that's not bad.
Damn you, Shmooey.
What is Frif's favorite Red Hot Chili Peppers album? Stadium Arcade IUM. Haha, anyway, could you play Dance with Silence?
Yeah. Let me check that in a second. I want to finish this run. One up with Megalodon 125. That's not even slightly realistic. Pretty much, Yoshi, yeah. About as hard as 110 Mega Wub Wub. I don't know if this is in a pack, but it's one of Spankly's overcharts. Boom. Bum. Hi, John. I'm gonna go for Soulless 6 now, I think, for a bit, which means this tape must go. 3, 4. Cool. I got a dono? Aw, shit. Yes, I did. Thank you. What is Frif's favorite Red Hot Chili Peppers album? Stadium Arcadium. Good one. Anyway, could I play Dance with Silence? What the fuck is that? What is Dance with Silence? It appears to be something I don't have. Highway to the danger zone. Ooh, Jarvis chart. What is release? $260 gigabytes, Mobius. Alright, Scan Hero, let's go. It's time to play charades.
It's time to play Piss Hero!
Okay. No, I'm strumming Glory Hammer by Glory Hammer. Can't believe none of you figured that out. Fake fans of Paradigm. All of you need to go and play Synergy. Alright, what's a better example? I really wish this dispo would work.
You wanna... Maybe.
You got it, Black Pawn. Hell yeah. What was that then? Any guesses, chat? It was Nove build-up. Good job, Bliss. Alright, what was that one then? Anyone? And I'll try to think of another as chat catches up. It is Flames. Good job, Voxel.
Alec got sponsored by a gel gun? What? I gotta fact check this. Dude, you should show this on stream. This shit was so nuts.
Hey, Cosmic has it. Good job. Alright. Let's see then. Anyone? Hey, Crazy's on the right track. Definitely. Yes! It's calling. Good job. I always love charades. It's a great job to show off how much of a fucking nerd I am. Alright, what was the name of the thing? Dance... with silence. I have it. Holy shit. Jarvis chart. This is happening. Randy has first place. Unbelievable. I have never played Maple Story. I think the game that makes me a nerd is Terraria. Because to be a fan of Terraria, you have to have been on the Terraria wiki, like, at least as long as you've played. Fucking nerd. Yeah, something like that, Python. This does. I love Camelia's music. Ain't no way I'm beating Randy's score on a chart like this. Hey, GH Mentality. That's pretty good sight reading. Goodness. Super fun map. I think so, Lean, yeah. So far I haven't got to play it yet today, but yesterday I got a -10 and was getting pretty consistent with trilled and chorded. My main concern's still strumming in the intro. The intro because I have to wait 10 seconds to play it, unlike everybody else who have seed this song, so I have to care a little bit more about the method. Like, I'm okay at it. Not anything special. Because I'm doing the real chart of Soulless 6, the original one. The one that doesn't cut off the start of the song and doesn't have tap notes in this section right here. Probably Pharaoh. I think I played that one already. Unless that's the one I'm thinking of, which it might be. Technically, yes, this would be the first FC, but I'm not going to title it first ever. I'm just going to let my gameplay speak for itself whenever I upload the video, you know?
This will be the first ever truthful series FC because no one else did all the original parts.
Nah, there's no need to be toxic to anybody about their Soulless 6 FCs, except for Jared, Kappa. Now, why is it okay to be toxic to Jared, you say? Well, you see, I'm petty. I don't think so, Eddie, but according to other people it is. I don't know what they're smoking, but I want some of it. That missing? I do not get it. Hey, Unc. I can't four-finger rake, so I don't know what you want. Four-finger raking just makes my fingers skip the thing. You're on meth if you think 2 fingers is better than 3. What? No, I can do the same speed 2 and 3 finger. I don't get any faster with 2 fingers. I think I just realized what the difference is whenever I'm trying to explain something that doesn't work. It's not that people aren't, like, understanding what the problem is. It's that I'm not being skill capped, I'm being speed capped, you know? That's a lot harder to explain because I can't improve speed. Nah. No, I'm just playing this song for my health. Alright, that's starting to hurt. I guess I can do another run of this. Nah, I'm sure it's the same speed Python. Technically, all the Soulless 6 FCs were on the wrong chart. Yeah. All of them were using, like, the bad tap notes conversion of it that removes the intro. Probably intentionally, because the intro being there adds a lot. Hey, Joshua. Lol. I'm not sure which context you're asking about the tap notes Snapples. Oh yeah? Is this chart easier on the release? Send it to me, I want it. Please and thank you. I'm not sure I played it all the way through, nothing. Is that a new PB? Sick. I get a new PB on this every time I play this chart. Cool, thank you for the thing. This was in pack 2. That's the spirit, Eric. There's pretty much none of this left, but I'm still gonna keep ripping it.
Oh, hey, here. Hey, maybe don't sit under my fucking chair, dude. I didn't even know you were there. You ain't gonna meow and scream
Poor
at
guy.
me because I scooch.
You alright, man?
I think he's fine. I think I ran over his tail or something.
Aww.
That's what you get for sitting directly next to the wheels of my fucking chair, bro.
You gotta be a little careful.
Okay, yeah, I mean, if I had noticed him, I wouldn't have fucking done it, but I scoot my chair back 2 inches. And
Sure, excuses, whatever.
Mega thread. Zach Frif's boyfriend is an animal abuser. He is seen tossing them onto the bed and crushing them with his chair.
This is an Alinity moment.
I'm going to beat up Dexter.
Holy shit, it's Dexter.
Thank you,
Here.
Berserk.
Be a part of the stream, Dexter.
Come on, lungs, I believe in you.
Damn.
Alright, sound chimera, but the real one. Holy shit, it's Steven. Hit him like zigzags, Eric. strums. How do you hit that part? Yeah, I got you, Franklin. Honestly, that's worse than the way you had it before. Man. This chart is fucked. Alright, Soulless strumming. That's a pretty easy one to explain. This is going to seem counterintuitive, but ignore the fact that there's 2 strums at the start of this, because it really doesn't matter. Let's just go to this section. And, interestingly, go to your volume and turn it to 0 while you're learning only. Alright, so the important thing about Soulless strumming is to pay attention to the sound that your left hand makes when fretting. Whenever you perform this method correctly, what should happen is you should input your up strum while you have green held, and then you should fret between whenever you do the up strum and do the down strum, and then you should strum. So while doing this section, it should sound like a gallop, the up strum fret down. And then as long as you let go before you strum on the up, it should hit the green hopa. So try to listen for that rhythm. Gotta make sure that you're fretting before you strum, and then whenever you do that for a long time with practice, eventually your brain will rewire and the muscle memory for this pattern will work on the fly. But you have to be able to do that desync where your left hand plays a little bit before your right hand, otherwise there's no way this method will work. Hopefully that explained it. I gotta get my sound back on. Soulless 6. Ah, yeah, that's understandable, frankly. Those squads should not have missed. So, I feel like something's up with one of my frets. Probably Mapples. I think I'm seeing what Tenno is saying, but I don't think it's going to be any more consistent than what I've been trying. Yeah, it's not working on 90% speed. My wrist is not enjoying this practice session. This is one of the very few songs that can get me very quickly sore. Hurt my finger anymore. There's my strumming verse practice for the day. Can I put this same piece of tape back on? That would be sick. No, definitely above Megalodon Mapples. As long as the tape stays, I just turned it into a 2-2. Wow, slide tapping. Nicely. I don't think I've heard an alert, but I'll check my thing in a second, Eden. Something feels wrong with these frets. I wish I had Thonk's guitar. Or Jobu's, or Ian's, or fucking anyone that has a good one. You're not broke, right? Yeah, you're not broke. Because Ant saw the thing that was happening while I was calling out Jared for moderating his community bad, and his take on the matter was essentially, if there's not direct proof, like visual recorded evidence or screenshots of that moderator in question being homophobic, then it's understandable to not listen to 3 other moderators' eyewitness account. Like, it is, like, in his opinion, 100% valid to not listen to 3 other moderators and just choose to need evidence for that sort of thing. So he saw everything that I did as in the wrong because there wasn't any concrete proof or evidence that Realitize was a homophobe, despite in VC with 3 other mods for Jared being homophobic. Yeah, try to wrap your head around that one. He ended up blocking me on Twitter, and I DM'd him like, really, man? Come on. You're blocking me over this? I'm just trying to protect my community, dude. Come on. He unblocked me, but hasn't talked to me or anyone in the community since. Probably sees everyone in this scene as the villain and thinks Jared did nothing wrong because, of course, whenever somebody takes literally 0 responsibility whatsoever and somebody is already on their side, they try to draw in the blanks with whatever thing they can come up with to make it seem like they did, you know, the right thing. Which has to be nonsense, because there's no logical set of actions that would have made Jared's actions okay. So you have to bullshit it. Yeah, I do. I just need to replace a lot of the things inside of it to get it working again. Nah, I don't, Aussie.
Damn you, Shmooey.
Destruction Armageddon 150% please. Play it whenever you can.
Christ.
Doesn't have to be this stream. Love the great work. Keep it up.
That's 10% higher than the world record speed, and I'm not a genetic freak, so this is gonna be tough. Wait, no! I am a genetic freak, and I'm not normal! And the numbers spell disaster for you at Sacrifice. Yeah, I just did that a few seconds ago. And here's why this is not doable for me. Lol. Not any faster than I can do normally. Oh yeah, 150 on this is way too much. But I played it. I want this FC too. This would feel like sniping Sinister though, which honestly is probably the best way for me to welcome him back to the community. Because then he'll snipe Moog 3 from me or something. Well, I wasn't going for Moog 2 when Sin sniped me to that, so... Lolin. I did that earlier. My hand's too sore from strumming verse. FCing up to this point wouldn't be too difficult. Funny note streak. Hi, Zeppy. Hell yeah. That's the hardest part right there. Yeah, flanks. Damn, Sin's score is pretty good. What a toxic dickhead, Sleen. Sleen? Lean. Have y'all seen Destuient Raffin to get him? thoughts on Canadians? They definitely be from Canada, though. Okay, you're from Canada. What is the Canadian Texas? What part of Canada is Texas? Alberta, and it's not close. Well, I live in Texas, so I feel for you, Greedy. Where is Montreal in relation to Alberta? Is that the same area? Is Montreal part of it? Montreal is in Quebec. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know my Canadian geography. Hold on, Drowsy's in my chat? Alright, okay, alright, Drowsy's here. Drowsy is in the building, okay. Chat, I would like you to give Drowsy your feelings on this chart. Tell him how you feel. Good one, Crazy. I could definitely see the DK country vibes, but that's about to change. If I had to live in Canada, where would it be? I don't know. Probably the most left-leaning portion of Canada. Yeah, it would quick. I think it's between Megalodon and Constellation in hard. No, shut up, Void. Not until you FC Closer by Lakuta Coil, and not another word. The next time I stream, it's probably going to be on GH2DX, by the way. I want to start getting good at that engine. Oh my gosh, it's Zoidberg's Revenge! New PP! Okay. If you go to the Canadian side of Niagara Falls, there's like 4 weed stores right outside the border. Based. Damn, Drowsy. For real. The mountains are the main appealing thing of it for me, because I've been living in flat-ass Texas my whole life. I went to Austin and I was like, holy fuck, the ground has changed elevation? What? Thanks, Drama. Oh man, that means this is the run, Drowsy. You know what you've done. You've incentivized me with enough money for McDonald's. Oh yeah, I mean, there's issues with every country, of course. Usually the same issues in most first world countries, that everyone is too contractually obligated by the law to not literally say the solution out loud. But the French know what's up. This was not the run, by the way. Favorite McDonald's order? Crispy, spicy chicken sandwich and fries. Large Diet Dr. Pepper. Yeah, I missed a note. Lol. Yeah, quick shot. I have spicy McChickens. Not as huge a fan, to be honest. Not nearly as good as the spicy crispy. I'm really pissed that they got rid of snack wraps and then blamed it on the pandemic and never brought them back. I want to know how being in a pandemic stops a fucking tortilla from being usable. Come on, McDonald's. Why am I playing this without one-handing? The world may never know. It is not almost the exact same. It's like 3 times the chicken. And it's got like a pepper jack sauce. I much prefer Popeyes over McDonald's. F. It's okay to not have taste, Voxel, but you should be careful with your opinions. I could do this, but then I'd have to do that. I mean, since I'm doing this method, what's stopping me from doing 125? Fuck it, you know? So doable. Hold on a second. I do have this song. Good. It's the section right before this. Probably, lawman. It's not working. Theoretically, that method has a little bit of potential for gimmick accomplishments, but nothing else really. If I hit chain B, I'm getting off. Oh fuck, this is chain B hard. Well, that doesn't count. Yeah, Drowsy. Damn, y'all are safe. I don't really want to play this today. Like, straight up. I'll try to put a run into this, and then if I do well or not, I'm just going to get off, because I'm tired. Unless there's a song request that someone wants. Nah, fuck Calamity Fortune for now. True, Voxel. Damn. I am actually capable of this. dense. How fast could I fuck you for saying this at the end of the stream, bruh? Man. Making me test shit.
Greetings, fellow guitar nerds. Alright, let's try the right side of the brain.
On this chart, maybe 160. I could have been on an FC. Damn. Is there another chart of this I should know of? There is. And this one's ranked. Alright, let's see if I can do 160 then on this one.
Greetings, fellow guitar nerds.
I'm guessing this is the one everybody knows.
Alright, let's try the right side of the brain.
No. Alright, goodbye.